What type of stories do you tell with your paintings?
I think it just depends on how I feel. Like before I did this series, I was doing one on more of like this about this toxic relationship that I was in. So there was like a series of I think there were about 6 or 7 paintings of like from the beginning, the middle, and up to the end of that story and how everything just unfolded. So it was also more of like my process for healing to just get through everything that I went through. Yeah, it was like therapy since I didn't know what to do. I was so depressed and I was just stuck in that position. And I felt like painting was my way out of it since I'm not really much of a talker. And I feel like the best way to express myself is through my paintings. My favorite out of everything that I've painted is a painting that I just sold to someone in the Netherlands. I think that was like 5 months ago. It's called Enchanted. So during my time on the Copper Belt last year, I had an encounter with this town, small village that I had visited, and we found this woman that was blind, but it's like she had more of like magical powers and she could see, but the only way she could see is by possessing these kind of like animals around her. That's how she could see. Even though that was frightening, but it was, I can say, a good experience. But that's my favorite painting that I've done so far. I could draw, but I never really thought I could make a living out of art. And I think he's the first one that took me for an exhibition and then really showed me what I was capable of and that I could actually make a living. So even when I started teaching, I really enjoyed it because I felt like I was really impacting the children, and I felt like it's just a really good experience shaping young minds. Yeah, I think the world does recognize that, but I think some of them do try to take advantage of us.
How?
I know of situations where certain Europeans would usually come here and buy art for what I can call breadcrumbs, and sell it for large amounts when they take it back to Europe.